to my channel. This is Teresa. This is take 2. My camera died, but it is plugged in now, so we're not going to have that kind of technical difficulty again, but I apologize for the failed attempt a little bit ago. So we were at the point where I had stamped some tissue paper with what looks like road marks, tire tracks. I was picking out some labels, and then I decided upon this bus right here. And I was thinking about this bus, but okay, that's the same thing. Maybe we'll just go with this right here, and then a couple labels and call it good. Yeah, let's give that a shot. So we'll trim down this picture. I do love this travel kit by Tracy Fox. I don't know if I'm going to use that or not, but I'm going to use this. I wanted that right there, and I wanted this right there, and then I want that there, and then let's see if we want anything else. We could put that with this, that would be cool. And then this is more modern, that we could put right there. All right, yeah. It's sometimes it's fun to mix the new with the old. Can you believe we're on day 30? Wow. And I have already prepped the next 2 pages for tomorrow's prompt. I think for February I'm going to be doing some Create With Me videos, where I'll be getting into my basket of goodies, basket of substrates, basket of fabrics. And so I'll be trying to go through some of my stuff that's in my basket, because I have a basket instead of a box. I actually have a substrate basket, a fabric basket, and then I have a box that is mainly for things that I'm working on, like journals, and for journal card backing or tag backing. I am live, so feel free to say hi if you're inclined to do so. This glue stick is getting down there. Arm in glue, yuck. Okay, get my glue pages out of the way. Then I think we're just going to have a really simple layout for this travel prompt. We've got some road tracks, we've got some vehicles, we've got some labels. How about a little washi? That would be fun. squeak is my husband bringing the oh my gosh, the awning in. We had a lovely dinner tonight. We were supposed to have it a couple nights ago, but my husband has had issues with his migraines the last couple of days. So he made the tilapia with rice pilaf tonight. And I enjoyed it immensely. I threw out the leftover rice pilaf to the chickens. They enjoyed it immensely. Last night it was it last night? Yeah, well, last night or the night before, because he was having problems with his migraine. He got dinner from Panda Express, and so my meal had chicken in it. So I put out my leftovers, and chickens like to eat chicken. That's kind of gross, isn't it? But they do. They're cannibals. Okay. Now I feel like I want to do something a little different. I'm going to take my brown and I'm going to go along the edges. Today I decided to get some of those Tim Holtz crayons. So that would have been fun to use those this way. But I don't have them yet. They'll be here probably February 1st. Need to glue that down better. I bought my first oxide inks because in another video I said that I had no reason to buy the Tim Holtz inks because I have plenty of Stampin' Up inks and I'm perfectly happy with those. Well, then I watched a Darcy Misadventures video, and she did an awesome video on talking about inks and showed all the differences and everything, along with some other stuff. And so all of my inks are water soluble, but the oxide inks are, I don't know what the word is for them, oxide I guess. But anyways, they cover. They're like matte, whereas these inks, if you were to ink it on something, it would be translucent. So for instance, so the inks I got, they gave me 2 of the same color. I bought a bundle of 4 and they gave me 2 something pistachio. So I've got them all packaged and ready to go back. Oh, I'm gonna have to write bottom and top on this. So I had already purchased these distressed mica sprays that are metallic. And then in this order, I got the picket fence. Well, I don't know if it's opaque or not. I don't know. I didn't even open it. But let's see what it would be like to spray that on here. One of the other things that I'm going to do in 2024 is I'm going to put together a couple of ephemera books that I will list on my Ko-fi shop. And I now have all 3 sizes, 1, 2, might be 4 sizes of those pockets that you buy off of the Amazon. And I'm going to make one ephemera book with just those pockets. I'm not going to use any vellum. And then what I'm going to say is, if somebody would prefer to have an ephemera book that is made with vellum, because one made with vellum would be cheaper, because I am going to go through my receipts and see how much I pay for each pocket, and I will calculate that into the cost of the ephemera book. So I'll probably get I'll do like I did with this. Ooh. This is a book from the dollar store. So the cover will only cost me $1, and then I'll see how much the pockets are, and then I will put the pages together and put pockets down, and then I will calculate the price of the pockets. I'm sure I'll use some fabric, but that I'm not going to worry about calculating the price. I may order some more Tim Holtz cardstock, because I really do like making these ephemera books, the big ones, with cardstock. Okay. Whoa, I have white all over my hand. Whoa, all over. I'm glad I did that though. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm very happy with that spread. I don't know how long it takes for this Distress Spray Stain Picket Fence to dry, but I do like the effects. I especially really like what happened here. That's really cool. Yep, so I'm gonna lay this over here and let it dry. And I think that's all I have for you today. On my last video, I did share my, maybe I didn't. Well, just in case I didn't. I'm experimenting more with mixed media. Let's see, where's it at? That is my roller sheet. That's one of my copy paper sheets. This is a watercolor paper sheet. I don't know if you can see it, but there's that one corner there got a little plaid and it was kind of fun. Watercolor sheet. Another watercolor sheet. Here's, what was this called? I can't remember now. And then this sheet, and this little spool right here is going to be one of my favorites for doing gel printing because I just really like that image. There's just a cutoff. Now to show you how I've evolved, when I first started, I was using my acrylic block, and this is done at least a year ago. This was my attempts at mixed media about a year ago. This wasn't quite a year ago. I remember doing this. This is, I think I drew that. I either stamped it or I drew it. And then I used what I called, what was I calling it? Herbs, seasoning art. Anyways, this was done with paprika. So that's paprika on there. There's just a little scrap, another little scrap. This is just like, this is just painting with inks. Painting with inks. This I did on tea-dyed paper with tissue and some white ink. This I did with, looks like tea-dyed paper. I did some stamping, put down some tissue paper, and then did some heat embossing. This is just alcohol ink on vellum. And this is texture paste with, oh, this is Stampin' Up texture paste because I had some shimmery paste that I put some pink ink into it to make it pink. And this was my silver embossing paste. That's just more of that. Here is texture paste, and then just some ink underneath, I think. And then this is just putting some enamel drops around the edges. And then this is photo paper that has been inked and has texture paste, and don't really remember how I did that. I don't know if I stamped it or what I did, but there's some kind of layer underneath there just to make it look crazy. That's all I do when I do mixed media, is to be crazy. Do crazy things. That's the sum of my mixed media experience, but there's going to be a lot more. Alright, so we're at 27 minutes now. I think that's a good length for a video. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope that I was able to do something that was inspiring, and please remember to like, share, subscribe, comment, and hit the bell. And I sure do appreciate you, whether you're just a viewer or a liker or a commenter or a subscriber or all of the above. I like you all, and I thank you all for everything that you do, and